Hello everybody and welcome back to Alan Wake Remastered. We are at the end. Well, the end of the main game anyway. We're getting there. We got to get back to Cauldron Lake. We're in the final episode. We're getting close to finishing off the main story and being done with the main game. Unlike Control, which took, 25 odd fucking parts to get to the end, here we are. Part 8, and we're nearing the end of the main, so I'm still debating whether or not to play American Nightmare on the channel. It is a 360 game after all, and a lot of times 360 games don't work very well. Oh, the ladder's not low enough. It's like,
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
So yeah, I thought about playing American Nightmare. I'm not really sure if I want to, though. I mean, it does continue the story after the game, but it's also like a little different than this game, and the controls are I've only played through American Nightmare once compared like to this game, for example, because I actually really like this game. American Nightmare had like a bunch of like score attack stuff, and it's just like But we might do it. We might do it after I move. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna be moving in less than a month at this point. Like about 29 odd days. So okay. Pushing shit out of the way now. I totally forgot about this part of the game, going through this town. This little town area here.
I will never give her to you.
Bring it on, bitch. See, look, I just dodged right into it. Feel free to bring it on, man. Ooh, he fucking nailed me. I did not do a good dodge on that one. Say Wallaway and Company or Holloway and Company? Ah, yes. Thermos. It's a regular crappy shotgun. Alright, nothing in here. we're dead. Oh shit! I somehow am alive. Heal me, light. Heal me. Oh my god. I don't know how I lived. I thought that was the end for me. Just fell over here. So where's this? Okay, I have to push this first. There's a manuscript page in here somewhere. There it is. The Dark Place. We only have one more after this.
It was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Uh-oh. Come on, Alan, push it. Send it careening over the edge.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Alright, so we'll get up here. You know, it's gonna be fucking bird time. It's a minecart ride! In hell! Oh god. Oh! Okay, so we can climb up here. Might be some stuff down here. Let's go and check first before we push that all the way across. Be like a thermos down here. There's a box. Just load me up. Got 18 flares. Speaking of thermoses, there's the thermos there. And if I get like 90, that's gonna be pretty impressive. Like 90 out of 100 with no guide is pretty good. Especially like since I don't remember like half of any of where any of them are. I just kind of get them as we go. There are a few that I know that we've missed for sure that are very much off like the beaten path. Get fucked. You too. Also you. See ya. Okay, there's nothing there. Alright, well. To the house we go. We haven't even come across any more TVs, which means that I think that we missed the last few of them. There are some like TVs, like a couple TVs that are like in houses that are kind of like off the beaten path as well. Jesus. Just load me up on so much ammo. Okay, so the last one here. Okay, yeah, I know where that is. Oh shit. Starts dropping cars on my ass. Whew. Can't pick up shotgun ammo anymore either because I'm full up on that. I know at some point there's like a thermos that's like tucked away like in a corner like this. It's somewhere in the game, I believe. What's the boat? Oh no, the anchor. Oh, I actually thought I had the flare gun equipped. Whew. Oh god, there's the boat. Yeah, these guys are pretty annoying, so... I just ignore them a lot of the time until they just get close to me. Woo! So this chapter, this part that we're doing, this whole get to Cauldron Lake thing, this is the one where we're not supposed to fire a shot. And really, the idea of doing that is to use your flares most of the time, and your flashbangs. Use flashbangs when you get surrounded. I would say that the not shooting is the hardest one. Like getting to Cauldron Lake in 30 minutes from the oil place is actually not hard at all. It's this one, not shooting, that's actually, I think, more difficult. Oh god. Train! A lot of your time is just spent running like this. God, I don't know what that was. Oh, it was a... Oh, jeez. Oh. So, but the flare gun, I don't think the flare gun counts. But you can't fire the shotgun or the revolver. But I think that I think you can use the flare gun. You can use the flare gun, you can use flashbangs, and you can use your flares. Okay. Alright, here we go. There's the lift. Oh, damn it. You stepped into the electrical cable. Fucking fried his ass. Fantastic. Down. Ouch. Alright, let's get up here. I mean, as long as you just keep progressing forward and using your flares really well, and there's it. There it is. You know, and your flashbangs and everything, you should be able to do it, no problem. I wouldn't do it on Nightmare, I'll tell you that much. The way through the dark place.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Let me see here. I'm trying to bring up a guide for the collectibles for the DLC here. Just do that. I don't know if I ever collected all the collectibles for the DLC. There are a few achievements for Alan Wake that I don't have for the DLC. Like completing. Oh god, the final boss in like a minute 30 seconds or some shit. Woo! I'll fire all the flares, goddamn. I don't give a fuck. There's an achievement for completing the final boss in the DLC, in the first DLC, I think, for like in like a minute 30 seconds or some shit. It's got some platforming, so. Here we are.
Never loved you.
Destroy the tornado. Oh god, it fell! God damn it. We got birds! There we go. We got her. So Alan has to go into the lake. He takes the clicker with him.
Hell!
So now,
Baby, you were having a bad dream.
Alan is in the dark place.
It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear in the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your
So the
manuscript.
dark place.
It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet.
The dark place is an
You're a
alternate.
genius.
Well, I wouldn't say an
I'm so
alternate, but
proud
it's
of
a
you.
it's another
Come
reality,
back to bed. We'll talk
a
more
dark
about it
reality.
later. Come back to bed.
There's the
early.
letters, like I told you.
Come back to bed, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scratch. Your friends will meet him.
Yeah, Mr. Scratch. Now, Mr. Scratch is a dark form of Alan
Use the clicker.
that is really kind of just like a, I guess you could say like a, what do you call it? He's like a, you know, like those clay, like, golems. He's kind of like that in a sense, but the more he is out of the darkness, the more he takes on a life of his own, which is what you'll see in like Alan Wake's American Nightmare is that Mr. Scratch, or Mr. As it, you know, because it's just a scratch, the name is just that. That is, you know, the like the representation of Alan outside, and he starts to take over Alan's life outside of this. So Alan is now in the dark place, and he needs to find the cabin to be able to he needs to find the cabin so he'll be able to write Sarah out of this. So yeah, you have all these letters that you basically burn away with the flashlight. And a thermos. That actually might be the last thermos. I'm not really too sure. Telephone pole.
I followed the idea of a path.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened. You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you reach your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Your heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out.
Ah!
Take you back to the depths you came from.
I will the cabin to be real.
Go.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he-
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
So he's rid of Barbara Jagger, but he's still here in the dark place. Because he's stuck here. There's no way out.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
And getting rid of Barbara Jagger, he was able to free Alice, allowing her to swim back to the surface.
Alan? Alan?
Alan. Alan is gone. Because he's trapped in the dark place. He can't come out. And the dark place is like, it's kind of like, think of it as like the Upside Down in a sense that it mirrors our world. And Alan's trapped there in the darkness. But he saved his wife, and that's what mattered to him. Because of course, it's not really a lake. It's an ocean. An ocean of darkness, an ocean of light. And Deerfest continues as normal. Pat, Doc, Sheriff's Assistant, Anderson Brothers, and Rose. And you can see right there in the background, there's Nightingale.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Departure. And there you have it. That's Alan Wake. Now the DLCs, of course, expand the story of Alan making his way through the dark place trying to get out, and it's more of him coming to the realization that he can't get out, but he's guided by Thomas, of course.
Ground control to Major.
Oh, well, I better skip this. Fucking David Bowie up in here. I'm like, that's really gonna get me a copyright strike. So yeah, you know, there you go. I mean, you can actually, what's actually kind of nice is that with these, you can actually go back and you can play whatever chapter you want to. So if you miss something, you can go and you can select the specific places that you missed stuff. For like, I typically just kind of go through a playthrough again and get every like collectible. But I have to beat the game. I have to beat the game on normal first to unlock Nightmare. There used to be a hard difficulty as well, but they got rid of it. So I'll have to do a normal playthrough, and on that normal playthrough, I'll probably go through and I'll get. We got 87 coffee thermoses. I didn't collect 13. That's pretty impressive. So yeah, I'll have to go through with a guide for the coffee thermoses. Got all but one of the manuscripts that I missed. Go through and get that, the coffee thermoses, the other can pyramids, the other 4 chests, get the other 2 TV shows, and get the other 7 signs. So the normal playthrough will be super easy to do that with, and then all I have to do is a Nightmare playthrough where I collect the remaining, what is it, 15 manuscript pages on Nightmare. Pretty easy. So in the first DLC, so yeah, manuscripts. What was the ones that we missed? I think we missed one in, was it episode 2, I think? Yeah. Between Barry meets Rose, we missed one in episode 2. And that was the only one. So then of course there's like the radios as well, which we got all of. Here's a soundtrack. You can listen to all the songs. What's the ball? Listen to all the songs if you want. So yeah, in terms of the special, there's the signal. Oh, yeah, we just have to start that. So the first episode, of course, is the signal. The second one is the Rider. The Signal has the alarm clocks and the standees. The Rider has the video games. So let's go ahead and begin with the Signal.
Previously on Alan Wake, something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to perpetrate a
Do
horror
this while I'm getting my guide up.
I'll bring her back. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Alan?
I saved Alice, then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
So,
I had
with Alan being trapped in the dark place, he doesn't really remember being outside of the dark place. It's his memory has become warped. So now he kind of recognizes that he's in this place, but it doesn't really make sense, and he can't really remember why he's here.
Feeling of deja vu. I had no idea why I was here or where I had been before this moment, but something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in
Don't
love.
blame me when you
'cause
fall
it'll
in love.
break your heart
Will
when you
break
have to
your
leave.
heart when you have to
Do me a
leave.
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much. Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
Mr. Scratch.
At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it. This is not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
I didn't understand Zane's message, and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure. What the hell was that?
Day had become night. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
So the first alarm clock's in there. Alright, there we go. There's the first alarm clock.
Zane! Wait for me!
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
So everything shifts around as well. This guy's slow enough that I can just run. Aimed a little too low. Can't go up the stairs.
I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled, dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds slippery as a stone's throw away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. I had to go on. She was startled by the phone. The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards something?
Yeah, you gotta burn the words, and big ass pack of batteries there.
Something had shifted again. The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him. It cracked bone and crushed muscle. It oozed hate. It wanted to bury him.
Oh boy. Woo! Shotgun as well. Safe for now. Never mind. Woo! Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there we go.
Everything I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't.
Hello.
It's the first standee.
You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying.
You must face yourself. Follow.
Oh.
The GPS system was supposed to lead me to Zane, but the shifts were interfering with it. I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone.
So, the Allfather. The trickiest geriatric with the wittiest gimmick. The deranged patriarch with the trademark tangent. Crazy, like a fox, dig? The enduringly popular star of the hit reality series Barry Wheeler presents New Tricks for Old Gods, blasts out his latest masterpiece. Guaranteed to please gourmands everywhere, Moonshine, It's What's for Dinner, is available in all fine bookstores. Also available as a modestly priced limited edition with annotations and commentary by Barry Wheeler. Flim fans take note, coming soon as an audiobook. White vehicle. Alright.
The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down and scooped it out. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
So we got Sarah here. Bright Fall's finest, the red hot cop chick with the lightning fast boomstick. Her debut book, The Only Girl in the Bookhouse, delves deep into the double life of having a successful law enforcement career while being involved in a secret society. How does Daddy's Little Trooper fit into an old-fashioned fraternity? Okay. So we get across right there. Look for the next alarm clock. Ah. Yeah, get him! Alright, let's reload this. Tools.
Where are you? Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deeper. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
I was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
Ow. Whew. Back into a corner there. Okay, let's check in here. Very nice.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
I remember this. This happened before we found Barry.
Here's the second alarm clock. Oh god, the slide! It all hates me. Oh. Ouch. I'm dead.
The playground! Wakes pathetic memories of the wonder years. Contrary to pretending he didn't miss his father, he never did. He'll surge up and beat right down. Slides, eager to cave in his head.
Get me out of here. Jesus. I forgot that the DLC is kind of tough. In terms of, like, they throw a lot at you.
I had to find the key to get the door open.
You feel like all these poltergeist objects, for example.
I got the door open. Run for it.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so the next standee is right here. It's Barry, the literary agent with the constant ailment, the frantic sidekick with the hectic rhetoric, the owner of the most fashionable jacket ever made from the author of the indispensable guide to would-be agents everywhere, Blood from a Rock, when the goose starts gold bricking, presents a new collection of short fiction by Alan Wake. Included are classics like Errand Boy, as well as numerous mortifyingly clumsy early works buried deep in the disappeared writer's files. Never intended for publication? That's not the Wheeler way. You get yours now. Alright, some more tools. There we go. Need that more than ever.
The world was... it was changing. Twisting out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit.
Asshole. The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger. The signal was I would have to find my way out of here on my own.
There's an achievement for hitting all of the furnaces that say blast. So we gotta hit all these while we're down here. They do help. Shit. There we go. God damn it. Shot left. Here's the next alarm clock. It's a blast! Close to getting them all. Maybe. I mean, did we get them all? Achievement didn't pop. I wonder if I'm missing just like one. So we got these ones. Where are you? I seriously don't see anymore. Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright, so now we'll climb out of here.
Zane left me a page. He was trying to help me.
I mean, it doesn't seem like he's trying to help me. Bestseller?
Yowza! Barry?
Hey, bestseller!
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else you see here. Maybe even you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good catch, Al.
Okay. Okay, look, I gotta get going. The GPS...
GPS, yeah, I know. Follow the signal. Got it.
And he disappears.
So, anywho, I'm here to help you. The thing is, you need to get a grip, alright?
You nag the way the real Barry does. You know that?
Well, hey, you know, be fair. It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
I don't think you're annoying.
Al, baby, relax, it's cool. Just try to stay on the ball here. You need to do what Zane tells you. He's been here for ages. He's like the expert.
Alright.
Anyway, if this is insane, and it's all from your mind, what's that say about you?
Fine. I can't believe I was actually happy to see you.
Oh, come on. Don't shit a shitter, Al. Deep down, you're always happy to see me. Can't lie to yourself, know what I'm saying?
I must be a sucker for punishment.
You? No, really? And I always thought you went out of your way to avoid trouble.
I think the signal's pointing towards that thing in the distance.
Yeah, that'd be the Biltmore sawmill.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know anything you don't. So why don't you ask yourself that? Huh? Maybe you saw a sign for it back in the real world, or maybe it's the sawmill the guy said, "Ooh, Mama! Hey, Al, I guess the pen is mightier.
If you complete that sentence, you're fired.
Mightier than the sword.
You're fired.
Aww.
This is good work for a night person.
Ew. There we go. More tools. Give me the things. All the things.
He can feel them coming. Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh.
Woohoo! Ow. Son of a bitch. Need all the stuff. Here's the next alarm clock. There we go, a couple of those. Oh god. Next flashlight. Okay, here we are. Yeah, it's getting a little much.
You know, you're gonna make your way across here. I'm thinking the solution probably has something to do with those words.
Really? You think?
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Your insight is staggering.
Oh, I know. See, this is the way things should be. I when the trouble starts.
That's horseshit.
Al, I'm not saying anything you haven't come up with first. Big Mint, remember?
This kind of thing could drive a man insane.
No! This is great! And it's probably therapeutic for you, too.
Alright. The Lady of the Light, the cloud of gloom in the well-lit room. Weaver's difficult and uncompromising life is illuminated in Cynthia Weaver carrying the torch, an enlightening and occasionally harrowing biography by Ellen Adams, who was an intern at the Bright Falls Record under Weaver's editorship. Oh god, I almost fell off the fucking cliff. Oh no, stuff fell off the cliff. Speaking of which...
Wake's own words, littering the landscape. His books common and discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned against him. Trash. Just cheap
Oh shit.
trash.
I forgot about the books.
Not like this. The version of myself I saw now sounded insane. Like a demented storyteller who was out to torment and destroy his protagonist.
So yeah, pretty much this little area here. There's all the pages. Pretty much the idea here is you want to try not to hit any of these booms or any of this. If you do, enemies will spawn.
Al, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
There we go. Make our way around all the bad words. Okay, let's just keep trying to avoid most of these. Tools. Oh no, something fell. Alright, into the cave.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up to the ground, flickering madly and spitting spark. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill.
Okay. Oh yeah, all the telephone poles.
This is too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head? Imagination. Anyway.
the next alarm clock. Get him! Very good. So we can sprint through all this shit, not having to fight. Whew. All right, here we go. Here's Tor Anderson. The God of Thunder, the boozing geezer with the anger and the hammer. Come one, come all, face the age of murder and storm. Discovered by Barry Wheeler, this fresh new voice from a bygone era suggests new and innovative solutions to old problems. Don't you dare leave your bookstore without the best-selling self-help book, You're All Nails to Me, forward by Barry Wheeler. Okay. Next alarm clock here, let me see. Okay. So the next achievement that I go for is for not using any of the cars.
Before you can get into the warehouse. That's the way forward.
If I'm making this up, why is it so complicated?
Because you're a complicated man, and no one understands
Shut your
you.
mouth.
But I'm talking.
Barry.
Oh! The monster truck! Multiple monster trucks. Go. I totally forgot all about those. Oh, thank God. Okay, so the next, not even the objects are saved. There we go. Get out of here, truck. So the next alarm clock should be somewhere over here. There it is. Okay. Well, we got rid of the monster truck, so that's what matters. Okay. Whew. Well, we got that dealt with. There's the stairs. Is there anything over here, maybe? Alright, there's that. Let's head down here. There we go, there's the achievement for not using any cars. What the hell's hunt mean? Oh, hunting rifle? Well. I'm gonna keep the shotgun for now.
Hey, what are you up to? I thought this was my side of the bed.
He entered the trap, surrounded by enemies. Wake had nowhere to run.
I'm so sick of you.
Same.
Damn it!
This would have been like the perfect place for that flashbang I just wasted, right? Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to pause it right here. We're getting close to the end of this this DLC. But there's still like probably like 20 or so minutes left, so we're just probably going to go into the next one. I'm thinking about maybe just streaming all this until I'm done, so I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, and goodbye.